Hello, I'm Bev. I'm a counseling hypnotherapist and your host for this 10-part series. We'll welcome you to join us to step through a rosy window and into wellness. Can we ever imagine where we're going to wind up in life? And when I began training to counsel others, I couldn't ever have imagined that I would end up here. The interesting part of my journey began a few years into my practice over many conversations with a friend who at the time was an elementary school teacher. As I pondered the struggles that my clients were facing, she would worry about what some of her students were dealing with. I could see that my clients might not have wound up in my office if they had been given some pretty basic tools. And she was thinking that those students struggling would continue to struggle into their adolescent years and beyond. The statistics surprised us. By age 40, 50% of Canadians will have dealt with or will be dealing with some kind of mental health problems. 70% of mental health issues begin in childhood. She asked me a question. What are we going to do about it, and where do we start? Pooling our combined 20 years of training and experience, we founded Rosy Window Productions to offer parents, grandparents, caregivers, and educators resources to promote mental wellness and to share in our vision, a future filled with confident, empathetic adults who are well equipped to deal with life's mental and emotional challenges. One of the challenges of putting together this series was where to begin. With the abundance of information available, we attempted to bring together some food for thought, practical tools for your mental well-being, and ideas for encouraging strong mental health for your whole family. On that note, let's get started with Your Mind Matters, which is episode 1 of this 10-part series. Most of us have participated in some sort of relaxation technique, some sort of guided imagery, meditation, or just kicking back to some soft music. What most of us aren't aware of is the effects that go beyond that 55-minute massage or the 10-minute meditation. Although regular meditation can help to alleviate anxiety and manage stress, it isn't just for those struggling. Studies have shown that those who meditate regularly have an increased ability to focus and to retain information more easily. They enjoy greater creativity, self-awareness, and patience. Remember that your mind and your body are connected, and so the benefits of relaxation will have an impact physically as well. We can trace the origins of meditation to over 3,000 years ago. Those practicing then could only feel the results. With modern technology, researchers have witnessed the parts of the brain that engage during meditation and can see the lasting effects. That explains the increased feelings of connection to family and community, an increased sense of well-being, and fewer negative emotions. Some studies have even suggested that regular meditation may promote brain health and assist in slowing diseases such as Alzheimer's and dementia. Considering all of these benefits, it's pretty good payback for taking some time to relax each day. But let's just take a step beyond by asking, where does meditation and relaxation come into play when I have something specific to deal with? For our purposes today, we'll leave our physical brain behind for a bit and look at the two parts of the mind, conscious and subconscious. Our conscious mind is active and paying attention when we are busy doing what we are doing each day. We could compare this to the desktop on your computer. The subconscious, in this computer analogy, would be the hard drive. The programs that keep the computer going, stored information, and although you don't notice it purring away in the background, it's busy all the time, doing its best to keep all that old information in good order and filing new information. With our computers, we manage the information between desktop and hard drive with the click of a mouse, selecting what we want to give attention to. It would be wonderful if it were that easy to manage information between the conscious and the subconscious. There is a filter between our conscious and our subconscious. If we were aware of all of the information our subconscious was processing at any given time, we would not be able to function. Just like if all the programs on your computer were running at once, your computer would crash. So the filter brings our attention to what our subconscious feels is important to us. Basic examples of this is that your subconscious knows the temperature of your little toe on your left foot. But were you thinking of that at this moment? If that toe suddenly got hot or too cold, your conscious attention would be drawn to it. This is instinctual, basic preservation, and your subconscious is very good at kicking in all that it needs to keep you safe. On a more conscious level, every experience or thought is like clicking on an icon and putting your subconscious to work. It is on your side, and it is your strongest ally. It will find anything it can to assist you in what you are doing. If you see someone on the street, it will whiz through millions of bits of information to let you know if you know that person, where you have met, and your impression of them. If you have a goal in mind, your subconscious will begin noticing opportunities that will help you reach that goal. Let's say you're out and about and your subconscious has let you know that you're dehydrated. Being thirsty comes into your conscious awareness. Next, your subconscious is going to begin noticing coffee shops and convenience stores so that you can reach the goal of quenching your thirst. So cool. The subconscious is so efficient remembering everything from the time you were born. The not so good part is that with very little reinforcement, it believes everything to be true. If you have a stored file on your computer and later found that it was false, you would simply delete it or not reference it again. Unfortunately, it's not so simple with your mind. Your logical conscious mind, with its critical thinking capability, will know that the information is false or that the belief just doesn't benefit you anymore. But it is challenging to convince the subconscious to let it go or to change perception of the experience or memory. As I said, the subconscious will assist you in whatever you are focused on and will move you into the direction of your focus. It is your ally and will do its very best to confirm any beliefs you have. Let's say that you aren't really happy about your current living situation. You can leave your home with a thought of wanting to live in a different neighborhood. Now the mouse has been clicked on not wanting to be in this part of town. So your subconscious will point out all the negative aspects as you walk down the street. And it will even fill in with some commentary. You'll notice garbage on the street, making it dirtier than the desired neighborhood. You'll notice a fence that needs repair, coming to the conclusion that it is more run down than other places, and so on and so on. By the time you've finished your walk, you have reconfirmed your belief, and you are more negative than ever about where you live. Your subconscious has again helped you reach your goal. It is challenging to change what our subconscious believes to be true. It seems as though our mind has a mind of its own, but the good news is it is your mind, both conscious and subconscious. By noticing your thoughts and understanding where they have originated and where they might be leading, you can visualize that mouse and click on what you would like to focus on. It can be challenging to overcome the automatic thought patterns of our conscious and our subconscious. And that's why we chose meditation to start this series with. You've learned the science. When our bodies relax, our brainwaves slow down. Now the theory behind that, hypnosis, meditation, and the power that they have, is that when our brainwaves have slowed down, we have a more direct line to our subconscious. Having that direct line to our subconscious makes it easier to shift negative habitual thinking, dispel limiting beliefs, and reconceptualize memories. We can encourage positive thought patterns and implement healthy habits way more easily. It is never too early or too late to begin a meditation practice. There are many types of meditation available, from a traditional transcendental practice to a walking meditation. Find one that is right for you. We believe in the power of meditation and encourage everyone to begin early. You may find that a personal practice for each member of your family is more effective, or it might be an opportunity to bring your family together. Family members could each jot down a favorite holiday or person, a favorite place, on a slip of paper. Or you may even wish to use photos. Draw one out of a bowl and use that for visualizing peace, joy, and happiness while soft music plays. Find some online guided meditation recordings and resources to tuck into bed with. Look for age-specific and topics that resonate with you and your children. Remember, meditation is not just for adults or children who are having mental health issues. An ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure. Along with all of the benefits we discussed earlier, it can be a very powerful resource in building children up so they can face whatever life throws at them. In choosing topics for the children in your life, you may even ponder some of the things that you dealt with when you were growing up: confidence, self-esteem, body image. Remember to start small. Meditation is like anything else. We may not be good at it right off the hop, but start with a few minutes each day and expand that time if you can. We are creatures of habit, and that is true with our thoughts as well. Be gentle. Learn to relax. It may take some time for your mind to get used to the idea of resting. No matter where we are in our lives, there is always hope. That hope may change with circumstance. Sometimes we can dream big, and other times the reason we get out of bed in the morning is simply for that hope of a new day. The purpose for both of the businesses that I'm involved in depends on my belief that every person has the ability to change, and that each of us holds the key to our own successful, happy lives. We hope that in today's episode, you've found some food for thought, some reminders of some information that you've heard in the past, and the inspiration to lead your children into their most powerful, best lives. At the end of each episode in this 10-part series, we will be implementing some of the things that we've talked about in the form of guided meditation. Before we begin today's guided meditation, I would like to leave you with this quote from the Dalai Lama. This is another reason why we feel that meditation should be a habit born in childhood and as regular as brushing one's teeth. If every 8-year-old in the world is taught meditation, we will eliminate violence from the world within 1 generation.
Unless you're listening to this podcast while driving or engaged in an activity that requires your full attention, perhaps you can sit back, close your eyes, and relax. You don't have to make it deeper or slower. Just notice your breath. When you notice your breath, it's just a lovely way to let your mind and your body know of your intention to relax. And as you take your next breath in and out, imagine a beautiful wave of relaxation beginning at the very top of your head and moving down over your forehead and down the back of your head and into your neck, and moving down your whole body as you allow yourself to rest and relax. Safe and comfortable and calm. Perhaps this is the beginning of a gift of relaxation and calm you can give to yourself. You understand how important it is to take care of yourself, to care for others. And you know all of the health benefits of meditation. So how wonderful it is that you can find the time each day just to take a few moments to relax and breathe. And now, as you open your eyes, feeling quite refreshed and looking forward to the rest of your wonderful day.